Have you ever felt like your voice betrayed you? Like the words were there, but your mouth just refused to say them? And worse, people noticed. They laughed. You smiled, just to hide the storm building inside. If that ever happened to you, then don't scroll. You've just found the right video, and maybe the right voice to guide you. So pause everything else. Like this video, comment what hit you, and subscribe to the Control English. Because this isn't just a lesson. This is a comeback. Lesson 1. The day I couldn't speak, I still remember that day. The classroom was quiet. The teacher pointed at me and said, "Read this line out loud." My throat tightened. My heart pounded. I opened my mouth and the words didn't come out right. They laughed. I smiled. But inside, I broke. That was the moment I realized something had to change. I had dreams. Big ones. But how could I reach them if I couldn't pronounce simple English words with confidence? That day didn't defeat me. It started my journey. A journey into the world of English pronunciation practice. And I promise you this. If I could find my voice, so can you. Chapter 2. The first step toward clarity lesson. 2. Listening, not speaking. Before I ever tried to speak English clearly, I trained myself to listen. I mean, really listen. To the sounds, not just the meaning. I watched American movies with subtitles, then without them. I'd close my eyes and let the rhythm, the tone, the melody of native speech soak into my ears. I wasn't just listening for words. I was listening for music. The rise and fall, the pauses, the stress on syllables. That's when I understood. Pronunciation isn't about speaking first. It's about hearing correctly first. Like a child listens to their mother for months before saying, "Mama." Chapter 3. Building my own mirror lesson. 3. Recording my voice. I was scared to hear my own voice. I thought it would sound wrong, but I did it anyway. I picked simple sentences like, "This is a book," and recorded them. Then I'd listen and compare. I'd find where I was too fast, too flat, or too offbeat. Then I'd try again. I became my own teacher. My phone was my classroom. My headphones were my feedback loop. Every recording was a step, and every step was progress. Chapter 4. The Mouth Gym Lesson 4. Muscle Memory Matters. You know what shocked me? That pronunciation has less to do with the brain and more to do with the mouth muscles. I wasn't moving my lips or tongue the right way. I found diagrams online showing how to pronounce th, r, and l. Those were my toughest. I stood in front of the mirror, stuck out my tongue, shaped my lips like actors, and practiced. 33 thirsty thinkers thought thoughtful thoughts. It was silly, but it worked. My mouth was learning a new language, not just my mind. Chapter 5. Rhythm and Music Lesson 5. Shadowing Native Speakers. Then I discovered a magic method. Shadowing. I'd play a short clip of a native speaker, from a TED Talk, a news anchor, or a podcast, and I'd repeat their words at the same time as they spoke. It felt like dancing. I didn't pause. I didn't stop. At first, I stumbled, but then I started to sink. My brain picked up not just words, but rhythm. I realized English is like jazz. It's all about timing, stress, and pauses. Not every word is equal. Some shine, some whisper. Chapter 6. The Art of Imitation Lesson 6. Becoming the Voice. I chose one speaker to imitate fully. Their voice, their tone, even their emotion. For me, it was an actor from my favorite series. Every day, I practiced speaking like him. Not just the words, but how he felt when he said them. I learned that confidence is also pronunciation. You can speak correctly, but if you don't sound sure, it won't connect. I wasn't trying to copy him forever. I was borrowing his voice until I found mine. Chapter 7. The Alphabet of Sounds, Lesson 7. Learning IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. I used to mispronounce focus and say something. Embarrassing. That's when I knew I needed to study sounds, not just letters. English isn't phonetic, it's chaotic. I found the IPA chart. Every sound had a symbol. It wasn't easy, but it gave me power. I knew exactly how thought differed from though, like decoding a secret map. Chapter 8. My morning routine lesson 8. Daily pronunciation warm-up. Every morning before breakfast, I do my warm-ups. 5 minutes of tongue twisters, 10 minutes of vowel drills. Red lorry, yellow lorry. She sells seashells. It was like preparing for a speech every day. I felt silly sometimes, but within weeks, my mouth flowed smoother. My confidence grew like sunlight at dawn. Chapter 9. Learning from Mistakes, Lesson 9. The Fear of Mispronouncing. I used to avoid speaking out of fear I'd say something wrong. But guess what? I still made mistakes. And that's how I learned. Every time someone corrected me, I wrote it down. Comfortable isn't comfortable. It's comfortable. Mistakes are not enemies. They are road signs. They show where you need to turn, not where you should stop. Chapter 10. Speaking clubs and online practice lesson. By 10. Finding my tribe. Practicing alone helped me, but I needed real voices. I joined online speaking clubs. I talked to strangers on language apps. I found a buddy who was also learning. We corrected each other, laughed a lot, and improved faster. You don't need perfect grammar to join a speaking group. You just need the courage to speak. That's where real practice begins. Chapter 11. Learning Word Stress Lesson 11. The Beat Inside. Every word I used to say every syllable the same way. But then I learned about word stress. Present is a gift. Present is an action. One stress can change the whole meaning. Now, I listen for that beat inside every word. I use a dictionary with audio. I repeat the stressed syllable like it's the chorus of a song. Chapter 12. Sentence Stress and Intonation. Lesson 12. Singing the sentence in English. Not every word is equal. I didn't say he stole the money. Say this sentence 7 times, stressing a different word each time, and the meaning changes. That's when I realized pronunciation is also about emotion. The tone, the rise, the fall. They matter just as much as the word itself. Chapter 13. Contractions as and linking lesson. 13. Talking like a native. I used to speak word by word. I am going to the store. But native speakers say, I'm going to the store. They link sounds. Did you eat becomes did you eat? So I practiced linking. I sounded strange at first. But soon I sounded smoother. Less robotic, more real. Chapter 14. Vocabulary and Pronunciation Lesson. 14. Knowing the word isn't enough. I once learned the word entrepreneur, but couldn't say it right. I realized vocabulary and pronunciation must walk together. Now, every time I learn a new word, I also learn how to say it. I listen to 3 versions, UK, US, and slow. I practice all of them. Chapter 15. Watching with subtitles on and off, Lesson 15. Dual Learning Mode. I watched movies with English subtitles. Then I re-watched without them. First time for the eyes, second time for the ears, third time for the mouth. This cycle helped me pick up pronunciation naturally. I even paused scenes to mimic the characters, like acting, but for language. Chapter 16. Teaching to Learn Lesson 16. Becoming the teacher I needed. One day my cousin asked me, "How do you say vegetable in English?" I said, vegetable, not vegetable. She looked amazed. And that's when it clicked. I had come far enough to teach someone else. I started explaining sounds, stress, and mouth positions to friends. It helped me improve even more. Because when you explain something, you understand it deeper. Teaching pronunciation wasn't just for others, it sharpened my own skills. Chapter 17. Reading out loud every day. Lesson 17. Speaking the written word. Reading silently is good, but reading out loud is transformational. Every night, I read a short story aloud. I chose stories written in easy English. I focused on clear pronunciation, tone, and pauses. I imagined I was speaking to an audience. My room became a stage. The more I did it, the smoother I became. Fluency isn't just about speed, it's about ease. And reading aloud gave me that ease. Chapter 18. I faced the mirror lesson. 18. Watching my face speak, I placed a small mirror on my table. Every time I practiced, I watched myself. I looked for lip shapes, jaw movements, and tongue positions. If I wanted to pronounce think or this, I needed to see the thishy sound clearly. It wasn't vanity. It was science. Muscles remember what the eyes see. Watching myself helped me align sound with movement. Just like dancers check their posture, I checked mine. With my mouth. Chapter 19. Audio journaling lesson 19. Speaking my day. Instead of writing a journal, I recorded my voice talking about my day. Just 2 to 3 minutes. I talked about what I ate, how I felt, what I learned. It was informal, like chatting with a friend. Then I'd replay it. I noticed how I pronounced words like today, weather, and school. Over time, I spoke with more confidence. Audio journaling made my thoughts fluent, and my pronunciation real. Chapter 20. The Power of Slow Speaking Lesson 20. Clarity over speed. I used to think speaking fast meant speaking fluently. But I was wrong. Fast speech often hides weak pronunciation. I learned to slow down. I gave space between words. I let each syllable breathe. Slowness gave me time to shape each sound, and listeners understood me better. It's not about rushing, it's about connecting. And clear pronunciation connects hearts and minds. Chapter 21. Watching kids' shows, Lesson 21. Going back to basics. I wasn't ashamed to learn from cartoons. Shows made for kids have clear speech, exaggerated sounds, and simple sentences. I watched shows like Peppa Pig, Dora the Explorer, and Sesame Street. It felt silly at first, but soon I noticed improvement. Children learn pronunciation through fun. So did I. There's no shame in starting small when your goal is big. Chapter 22. Accent Awareness Lesson 22. Choosing my path. I used to mix accents, British in one sentence, American in another. It confused people. I realized I needed to choose. Not to sound perfect, but to be consistent. I chose the American accent because most of my content was from US media. Then I stuck with it. I didn't try to sound like a movie star. I tried to sound natural, clear, confident. Choosing one accent gave me direction. Chapter 23. Using pronunciation apps. Lesson 23. Tech as a teacher. I found apps like Elsa Speak, Fluent, and Forvo. They corrected me in real time. They showed me where I was wrong and where I was improving. I treated them like personal coaches. 10 minutes a day, that was enough. Technology became my pocket teacher, and my pronunciation improved day by day. Chapter 24. Speaking in real life. Lesson 24. Taking the leap. All my practice was pointless if I stayed silent in public. So I started using English in real situations, asking for directions, ordering food, helping tourists. At first, I was scared. What if they didn't understand me? but each success gave me more courage. Real life is the best classroom, and every person you talk to is a test and a teacher. Chapter 25. Lesson 25. The Sound of Belief. I want to tell you this. From one learner to another, your voice matters. The way you speak English doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be you. Confident, clear, true. Every step you take in pronunciation, every tongue twister, every mirror session, every sentence spoken out loud, is a step toward a louder life, a freer life, a more connected world. I didn't just learn how to pronounce English, I learned how to express myself. I found power in my voice, and you will too. So take that first step. Whisper it if you have to. Then speak it. Then shout it. You are learning English not just to pass a test, but to change your life. And trust me, your voice is ready.
If you loved this video and want to improve your English faster, do these 3 things right now. 1. Hit that subscribe button, because I drop powerful English lessons like this every week. 2. Smash the like button, so YouTube knows this video helped you. 3. Share with friends, because everyone deserves to speak English confidently. On the Control English, you get the world's simplest English tricks. Tap the bell icon to never miss a new lesson. Today's challenge: share this video with 2 friends and tell them, this channel will change your English game. Thank you. Keep learning, keep growing.